So I wanted to show you FEZ. It's like a 3D game where you only play in 2 dimensions at once. At the moment, you only have the option of playing in 2 dimensions, so you yet to learn about.
I want a 3rd dimension. That's not fair.
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it.
Is that a Legend of Zelda poster in the background?
It is. It is. It's an Easter egg in the game that only a few people have noticed. So well done.
Nice.
Because I didn't notice it. I didn't. Well, I didn't play any of the Zelda games, so.
Yeah. I don't know if I like this game so far. I'm.
No, turn it off.
Kind of on the shelf. On the shelf.
Oh, very nice.
I'm on the shelf. I feel like I'm making one of those Walking Dead meme jokes. I'm on the shelf. Dad stuff. Fez a Rizzle. That's an old man.
That is an old man.
With a shield? No, it's a letter. I thought he had a
It's a what?
shield.
What did he have?
It was a letter.
Oh, right, I
in
think,
the
yeah.
letterbox. Or a parcel, I suppose. It's tough to tell in that 2-dimensional plane.
So I hinted at a minute ago that the guy that made this, don't read that, just press A and
Sure.
climb to the top.
Fuck your fucking words, game designer, who we're just about to talk about. Go on.
The guy, Phil Fish, he's not very well liked on the internet.
Is he not?
He isn't.
Aww. Doesn't he have many Facebook friends?
He.
I'll be your friend, Phil Fish.
I'll be his friend because the guy is so particular about. You can tell when you play this game. If you play it for a long time, you'll know that there's it doesn't seem like he does anything. He makes any decision in the design of this game by chance. There's
nothing on a whim.
Yeah. There's so much a ridiculous amount of detail that's gone into it, and you can kind of tell that it's the kind of. He has it I guess genius is paid for by sanity. He seems out of his mind.
He seems like the kind of guy to me who, before he goes to bed, he'll pour cereal into a bowl and then measure out. He'll have he'll buy a jug of milk at the start of the week and then portion it out into breakfast cereal amounts.
That's it. Well, yeah, it probably is OCD. Yeah.
What's up, bitch? Yeah, such things as devil squares. Bullshit. I've met at least 7 in my life alone.
Devil squares.
Yeah.
Don't trust them.
I don't trust regular squares. It's hip to be square. I don't actually want to go in there. And that's a long door entering animation for an empty room. I'm on the light fixture. Fuck your light fixture. Fuck your kitchen. Fucking what's all this stacked up shit? Cups.
Some plates, some bowls.
Some pans. For the size, I know they can jump high. But for the size of these people, those pans are really high up on the wall.
They are really high up, and they're very small people.
You would have to stand on the fridge just to reach one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not convenient.
And compared to the size of him, that'd be a really big pancake as well.
Yes, it would. It would be
at
least the size of his torso.
Yeah. So
I'll eat a pancake the size of my torso.
Yeah, but
I'm not a small guy.
You have to share out, and in this game, I've seen no toilets.
But they've got this plumbing system. Look.
They do have a plumbing system. You got to shit into the mailbox,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's just and that's only temporary. That just goes to. Can you imagine being the guy that lives next to the mailbox? And just getting shit after turn. Oh, there I am.
Ah, there you are.
Some Tetris Easter eggs.
There are, yeah. It is for me. I reckon this game is such a beautifully drawn game. Adventure Time is Gomez time. What did I say? His name's Gomez.
Is that my name?
Yeah, that's the main character's name.
I can't help but notice that I'm not wearing a fez.
Not yet, you're not.
Shit's been missold. I mean, I, in this room, physically am wearing a fez, as are you.
Yeah.
Just by sheer coincidence.
Well, we must.
It's National Morocco Day.
It's part of our religion. Wait, what is a fez for? Do you know what a fez is for? Is it a religious thing? What the hell is a fez?
I don't think it's a religious thing. I think it's just a style of hat that, in this current day and age, looks stupid. But then we have plenty of stupid-looking hats of our own. which will look even more ridiculous in 10, 20 years'
Name
time.
one stupid looking hat. Do not mention the top hat because that's obvious.
No, of course not. I'm talking about like slouch beanies and stuff.
I don't even know what a slouch beanie is.
It's like a beanie that you put on your head and they're maybe like 2 feet long, and then they kind of
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
backwards quite a lot.
Isn't that like a Rastafarian thing?
No. They have similar kind of hats, but again, that's possibly more practical because they like house their dreadlocks inside them, don't they?
Okay, so let me tell you the story of this language that you've just seen. You see, he was chatting to you in some language.
I did, yeah. It looked like a load of bollocks to me.
Looked like a load of bollocks, and I thought when I started it's a load of bollocks, right? I'm gonna take a photograph of what I'm showing Alan here, which is me trying to work out.
It's his penis.
It's my penis. Don't look at the
Jesus! This is.
It's me trying to work out languages. Okay, these are just
Sure.
messages that I'm trying to work out. There's all sorts of stuff in here.
This is crazy. Carl has just shown me the room in his house, which has sort of photographs all over the walls connected with red string, and it's proper like paranoid conspiracy time in here.
These yellow things are numbers are now recognised for the first time. These are numbers. I know they're not.
So is that blue thing? Oh, it's gone now.
I'm wrong about that. I haven't played it in a while.
Birdie bias.
Oh, we broke the computer.
Oh man, that's no good. Luckily, you've got the Polytron OS installed, so
that's right.
It's all glitchy and shit. They need to bug check this game before they release it.
They do, and in fact, that's part of the story of its launch. So when they launched it, the night before, this is a testament to how crazy this creator is. The night before the launch, and it was already delayed by like 5 years or something ridiculous like that. The night before the launch, he made changes to the code, released it, and there was a massive bug making the game unplayable, and no one could play the game past a certain point.
And now he works at Ubisoft making Assassin's Creed games. Take that, Assassin's Creed. Fuck you. Oh, the door made the room turn. That's not what happened, but this looks a lot nicer.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and it is like such a.
Was it rendered in 3D before, or was it just? It looked a lot more pixelated.
It's constantly rendered in 3D, but they've drawn the engine that they've built is built for viewing 3 dimensions only 2 at a time. If that makes sense. Viewing 2 of the 3 dimensions at a time, and it works really damn well. I mean,
do I need to listen to this? Because I'm not.
Just ignore it.
I've played games before. I know it. Press A to jump. Got you. Nailed it.
But like, as you saw from the those sheets of paper there, this is an incredibly detailed game when it comes to puzzles.
Yeah. So I joked about, it died. I'm gonna try that again.
You have to rotate.
That's no good, is it? No wonder I died, because I fell down.
That's right.
And there was nothing beneath me at all.
So before you couldn't drop that far because you could only.
But now
view the world from one dimension.
Maybe can. Yeah, I should be able to. Cause I can
it'll be fine.
Stuff.
I think it's like
that's not it.
A and down. So there you go.
Yeah. Was there any reason for me to come down here? Apart from
you got to open that door, but I think there's you got to find like one of the cubes to open that door. You see, if you look at the design of the door, there's like a cube in the middle of the door,
it's a
or a square.
I didn't know it was a door.
A square in the middle of the door.
So I've got to go back up there.
And that's what I love about this game is it's beautiful and the puzzles are just immense. There's so many things in the game. Like it's not that big. Like the map isn't that big. But you have to keep returning to places. There's a lot of things you've already passed that you have not noticed. But one day, if you keep playing the game, one day be like, oh, well, there's a clue there. There's a clue there. There's a clue there.
Stepping into the plane. So that language stuff you were doing, I joked about you being like paranoid and insane.
Oh, I am paranoid.
Yeah, it was kind of a tasteless joke given the reality of the matter.
I do suffer from paranoia, yeah.
But
it's a laughing matter.
Oh, you're right too. Everyone hates you. Is there anything for me in this room?
Not at the moment, there isn't.
Okay. No, got you. Yeah, but it sounds like the guy who made the game is actually in that state.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Because if you're trying to decipher the language, he had to write the language.
Watch Indie Games and Movie. It's on Netflix.
I won't. No, I do actually. That's been on my watch list for a little while now.
He's in it, and you will realise what a psychopath he is. No offence. Please don't hunt me down and kill me if you're watching this.
He will.
He's probably watched them all. He's probably watched all the Let's Plays.
Every single one. He's like, well, it's my game.
Yeah.
I wanna know what people are saying about it and me, because the validation of random people on the internet is exactly what I need in my life. I think a game as high concept in its design as this. Yeah, I know it's a treasure chest. That's why
it's obvious.
I think.
What's that?
I thought I could walk across that line. That was close. I think a game as high concept in its design as this is kind of asking a lot. To get invested and because I think any game. I think maybe the exception is Portal because it's light-hearted enough to keep up with. But I think any game that asks / demands of you to alter the way you perceive reality is maybe asking a bit much.
That's fair.
Because you do have to think completely differently in regards to.
You ain't done a bit yet.
2D, am I not?
No. Yeah, there are a couple of doors up there that are closed.
I'm pretty sure that I'm done in there. I think I would know. Well,
look for the closed doors. I think there's some on the level you're at now.
Up here?
The one you're on. If you rotate.
If I rotate here, I'll surely die.
There you go, there's a closed door. Yeah, don't ask me to
change the way I think about and perceive the world. Like
I mean, Portal's a really good example.
Literally perceive. Yeah, but they like I say, it's light-hearted. Plus, they kind of everything in our modern society, our modern culture, is impossible without lazy buzzwords and stuff. And Valve nailed it with thinking with portals. You know, they put a label on it, so now it's easy to do. You know, it's a concept that lets you know when you've got the hang of it. I'm not saying this doesn't, because it might. I don't know, but it's.
Wait, you were in it before, though, what?
I was in it before I got access to a third dimension.
Yeah, but that thing weren't there before, wasn't it?
No, none of them were. They only appeared after the thing happened. You know,
the 3D thing?
That thing with the glitches and your crazed writing.
Yeah.
After that happened.
And it's like it's actually there are kind of two languages in the game. One's
of course.
One's like English with the numbers, and then you've got a language of actions, which you have to detect. Like it's kind of like hints for cheat codes. And
sure. Well, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. What do you think to the visual style again? There you got all there, below.
Yeah, I'm kind of mixed. I think it looks good. As a general rule of thumb, I'm not a fan of the.
Reference Alan's whispering.
I am in awe.
They would not hear a word of that.
They probably will not hear a word of that. I was merely realising what was going on. What was I saying before that?
You were talking about the
visual style. Yeah, absolutely. As a rule, I'm not a fan of games that have a pixelated style for the sake of nostalgia, you know. I don't really. I don't know. I just think it's kind of weak and kind of lazy. This I do. Yeah, I think this is an example of a game that I would maybe give a free pass on that because they're doing something different with it, and the visual style is key to.
You need one more key.
The concept of it, one more.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I wouldn't risk saying lazy for this game.
No.
I don't think if there's one thing it's certainly not, it's lazy, right? I mean.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I think this game gets a pass on it, but ordinarily, like, you'll have a game that's sort of retro, lol, look how good I am, and it's just pixelated for the sake of it, for the sake of capitalising on that old school. I don't make much of retro in. Anyway, sneaky bastard. In a lot of contexts, you got a lot of people who are like really into retro games and stuff, and I get the appeal, but I don't like retro for the sake of it. You know, there's no substance to it. My brother has, you know, a retro games console collection and a load of retro games, and he was telling me about how he'd bought. This was months ago now, but he'd bought Batman Returns, I think, for the Super Nintendo on eBay, and it was like, oh, it only cost me £8, and I was like, cool, and you'll play it for 10 or 15 minutes, and then throw it to one side and be like, oh, that was a cool novelty, and that'll be it.
Yeah, you trying to hang on to the old, like with the nostalgia of it all, right?
Yeah, but you're not gonna. Pardon me, you're not gonna sit and like enjoy that game in its entirety for what it is, because a lot of old games aren't, by today's standards at least, particularly enjoyable, and I think that's what a lot of retro games, a lot of games with a retro visual style, they just try and appeal to that crowd who will buy it or want to play it because of its visual style. But like I said, I think with this particular game, the visual style is kind of key to the concept, like the core gameplay concept. So
yeah. These are a lot easier to collect this time.
Yes. Because they're not trying to teach me, I guess, or they're trying to teach me about something different.
I don't think you are being taught anything there. Did you just?
No, they were before.
Yeah.
When they were teaching me about exploration and stuff. Now they're teaching me about using the different dimensions to get from like one place to another. It's like game design 101, and walk you through the key concepts, and then they'll let you loose in it. I see what you're doing. What's his name? Fish?
Phil Fish.
Phil Fish. I see what you're doing, you canny bastard.
So in short, it's telling you there are many doors. That's it, and you have to unlock cubes to unlock the number that's written on the door.
Is this one of those indie games that has like a mind-blowing end to it?
The ending is weird as hell. In fact, it reminds me of, if you ever seen A Space Odyssey.
Not in a fucking long time.
Do you remember the ending to A Space Odyssey?
Not really.
It was weird.
I remember the start of it was a monkey bashing some shit. That was pretty fresh.
A monkey bashing some shit.
That appealed to me as a violent, angry youth. What now, Dot? Bring up the inventory. Yeah, I'll put my balls in your inventory.
I'll put my balls in your inventory.
Yeah, use them when you're in a pinch. Don't pinch my balls.
Is that what it's called? His name's Dart, the high
Yeah. Yeah, that was like the one thing that I caught in the text business. That's really like fucking with my mind, how that bird like isn't rotating. But it's on top of it.
It's like it's just watching us the whole time.
Yeah. So like I'm in a different world or something.
That's right.
Nuts. I can make that jump. Watch me go. Brilliant. Beautiful.
So it's a little bit of a spoiler. Towards the end of the game, the puzzles get like really, really difficult. In fact, I couldn't figure out the really difficult puzzles on mine. They get so difficult. And Phil Fish did like a Reddit Ask Me Anything thing a couple of years ago, and people like the day after the game was released, people got so obsessed. They were all on the forums and they managed to complete the game, and it is a really damn long game. Considering they managed to complete the game like within a day, and then they had did like a brute force type method to get you have to essentially enter a cheat code.
Yeah.
They did like a brute force type method to complete the game.
Sure.
Which is like, I reckon, ruining it for yourself.
Yeah.
The day after it was released. I mean, so that they completed the game essentially 100%ed it. Actually, to complete this game, I think you got like 200%. It's a weird thing.
Sure.
But they got everything they could out of it by brute forcing it the day after the release. Like a couple of years later, Phil Fish didn't ask me anything on Reddit, and someone asked him, "Is there anything else to be discovered in FEZ?"
And
he answered,
like, "Shit, yeah.
There's plenty more to be discovered in FEZ," and that just blows my mind. I found out that this music you're listening to now, someone's opened them up in some visual audio editor and found clues in the waveforms of the. I don't know how he's done it, but there's some crazy stuff with this game. It goes so deep that I just had to stop playing.
Yeah. The thing is, unless you're a like-minded individual, would be the diplomatic way of putting it. Unless you
fucking
also
psycho.
need to take lots and lots of medication just to do basic functions like toilet without doing it uncontrollably over your own body. Like if I was playing through this game, I mean, it's not my cup of tea anyway. But if I was playing through it, I wouldn't have the patience, I don't think, to complete it like completely 200%.
You gotta have patience.
I just wouldn't, and I think all of that effort would just be lost on me. So, but that, pardon me. That being said, I'm going to call that pause. We're going to play a few more games. If you like us playing FEZ, if you want to see some more FEZ, let us know through the usual ways, the usual channels.
Like it?
Yep, like it. If you like it, like it.
That's right.
Leave us a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Twitter. You can send an aeroplane with a banner hanging off the back of it over my house. I might catch that. I might be at work. I don't know.
You post like a shit in my letterbox and I'll know that you dislike it.
Yes, yeah.
But don't do that for any other video. For this one, if you post a shit in my letterbox, I'll know that it didn't like FEZ. Actually, Alan's letterbox.
Yeah.
Probably better.
I don't have one, so put it through my neighbours.
Yeah, there we go. Sweet.
I do have a letterbox. Yeah, or similarly, if you don't want to see us play any more FEZ, then let us know. We're going to go play something else now, so...
Cool. Watch the other stuff. Bye.
Yeah, watch all that stuff. Watch it all. It's great. I'm pointing at a microphone, but you can't see it.